Hey book friends, it is New Release Tuesday and there's quite a few good releases today, so let's get to it. And let's start with the obvious. Frida McFadden has a new book. It's The Divorce. This is a boy meets girl story, or girl meets boy. We follow Naomi and she meets her soon-to-be husband. They get married, they buy a house, they start a family, and then he leaves her. He hires an attorney, he takes all her money, and then he moves in with a 20-something-year-old. So what does Naomi do? Does she move on? Hell no. She stalks the new girlfriend. And it's told from the point of view of Naomi and the new girlfriend. It sounds like a wild ride. Next is The Midnight Train by Matt Haig. And I have to be honest, I was in the minority about The Midnight Library. It's not that I didn't like it. It just didn't hit me in the feels like everybody else. Now, this is the next in that series, and this is about Wilbur. He's 81, he dies, and when you die, you get on a train and you get to go see all the experiences you've lived, the good, the bad, and the ugly, the things you might want to redo, maybe some of the things you don't want to remember. And as Wilbur does this, he realizes he has some regrets, he has some heartache, and he starts to think, what if time is relative and he can change what happened without erasing who he was, even though he's already dead? It kind of has a Christmas Carol kind of feel to it. Next is Waiting on a Friend, and this is kind of queer historical fiction. And in this story, we follow Renata, and she can see ghosts. And this is in the 1980s, mid-1980s, when people are dying of AIDS, and she sees the ghost of her friends after they die. But there's one particular friend. He was her best friend, and when he dies, she's anxiously awaiting to see his ghost, but she never sees him. And she has to figure out why, what happened. And then it kind of takes a turn about having ghost hunters that are wrangling up these ghosts so other people don't see them or something. But regardless, the book takes place in the 80s, so I am there, even though it's a sad part of the 80s. But it allows you to kind of see what it was like to be young during that time, during the epidemic, and just the amount of grief that was during that time. And finally, we have Night Objects, and this is a dark academia book. And in this book, we follow a 15-year-old Lenny, and she has recently moved to Washington, I believe, on a houseboat with her parents, but then her mom dies. And after her mom dies, she gets sent away to a boarding school. And when she gets there, she kind of falls upon the secret society, and she joins because she needs a place to belong. And not only does she find herself surrounded by people who are cruel and manipulative, but she also finds herself the center of a murder investigation, being blamed for the murder. This is a coming-of-age book about what would you do just to feel like you belong. So those are the books that came out today that I'm interested in reading. I'm going to put on my TBR. Have you read any of them? If so, let me know in the comments.